From childhood days, I have read so many books, and yes, definitely, you too have read many different books. But there are few books in this world that nobody would ever like to read after knowing about them. Today in this video, I am going to talk about one such book, or maybe you can say about a cursed book, that is the Codex Gigas. Codex Gigas consists of the largest manuscripts that were ever written during the medieval period. The length of each page in this book is about 92 cm. If we look at the history of Rome, we get to know about some of the Bibles that were produced by joining such huge pages. In spite of knowing about these huge Bibles, the Codex Gigas is an exception. Even the pages of these Bibles cannot match the size of the pages of the Codex Gigas. Some portion of this book is full of stories related to devil. Few pages has pictures of the devil, and that is the reason why this book is also called the Devil's Bible. The writing work began in the early 13th century. During that time, a monk named Benedict ruled over the Catholic Church of Bohemia, and there he established his own religion and some rules, which were later carried forward by his followers. It is said that the writing work first started at that particular church. Generally, this book is the Latin version of the Bible. Besides this, the book also includes some popular work written in Latin. The pages of the book were binded using good quality wood and was covered with leather. Metal was also used for its proper fitting. The length, breadth and thickness of each page of the book is 92 cm, 50 cm and 22 cm respectively. The book consists of 320 pages and its weight is almost 74.8 kg. And according to a data, the pages of this book were made from the skin of 160 donkeys. A special thing about this book one can notice is that the capital letters of the starting words were highlighted in different colors, such as red, blue, yellow, green and golden. Along with some pictures of devil, the book consists of a page in which the picture of an author named Josephus is made, with a squirrel right over his head. These pictures represent some geometrical forms instead of representing some kind of human or animal figures. In a particular page of the book, there are two circles of blue and green color that represents heaven and earth respectively, and both have their own sun, moon and stars. In another page, there is a picture of a blue planet that is made of water. Description of the large capitals that were built during that time were also made using red color in some pages of the book. Every page of the book follows similar writing pattern, so it is quite difficult to predict the exact time period between which the writing work was done. This led to the belief that the whole book was written in a very short period of time, but scientists are starting to investigate the theory that it took over 20 years to complete. According to a legend, the book was written by one scribe in one night with the help from the devil himself. It initially contained 320 sheets, though 12 of these were subsequently removed. It is unknown who removed the pages or for what purpose. The 298th page of the book includes a picture of the devil, about 50 cm tall. Directly opposite the devil is a full-page depiction of the kingdom of heaven, showing the contrasting images of good and evil. Look at this picture carefully. It is the picture of the devil. In this book, the devil is shown frontally crouching with arms uplifted. He wears a white loincloth with small comma-shaped red dashes. He has no tail and his body, arms and legs are of normal human proportions. His hands and feet end with only 4 fingers and toes each, terminating in large claws. Both his claws and large horns are red in color. He has a large dark green head and his hair is curly. The eyes are small with red pupils and his ears are large and red in color. His open mouth reveals his small white teeth and 2 long red tongues protrude from the corners of his mouth. This doubling of tongues shows negative association with snakes, which have forked tongues. referring to some kind of dishonest human beings. The pictures on several pages before this 298 page are somewhat darker in color because the pages of Codex Gigas are of vellum, which is the dried animal hide that changes its color when exposed to ultraviolet light. It is said that the book was created by Hermann the Recluse, a follower of monk Benedict, and the writing work started in the Catholic Church of Bohemia. Shortly after it was written, the book was taken by the followers of monk Benedict and was kept safely in the Roman Catholic Church, where it remained for 70 years. From 1477 to 1593, it was kept in the library of a monastery in Bromov, a town in Czech Republic. In 1594, it was taken to Prague, the capital of Czech Republic. At the end of 30 Years' War in 1648, the entire collection was taken to Sweden by the Swedish army. From 1649 to 2007, the book was kept in the Swedish Royal Library in Stockholm. On Friday, 7 May 1697, a fire broke out at the Royal Castle in Stockholm, which destroyed much of the library. It is said that the Codex Gigas was thrown out of a window and it landed on and injured a bystander. Finally, in September 2007, after 359 years, the Codex Gigas returned to Prague and was displayed at the Czech National Library. According to a legend, once a monk was punished for breaking his monastic vows. He was sentenced to be walled up alive, that is, imprisonment until death. In order to avoid this harsh penalty, he promised to create in one night a book to glorify the monastery forever, including all human knowledge. Near midnight, he became sure that he could not complete this task alone, so he made a special prayer, not addressed to the god but to the devil, asking him to help him finish the book in exchange for his soul. The devil completed the book and the monk added the devil's picture out of gratitude for his help. Nobody knows whether this story is true or not, but in a test to recreate the work, it is estimated that reproducing only the calligraphy without the illustrations would have taken 20 years of non-stop writing.